Yeah.
Wet.
It is. Very
Okay. So sort of treat me as I've been your pupil all the way along. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably be a good idea on a day like this to ask me would I like to start the engine to keep the windows clear.
Okay.
Yeah. So shall I?
Yes, please. Yeah. It's okay.
Okay. So you want me to go on the roll?
Should we start?
Yeah. Want me to go on the roll?
How are you, Tony? You okay?
Yeah, not too bad.
How was
Yeah.
the week? Good?
Yeah. Yeah, not too bad. Rose?
Not bad, thank you. Yeah, not a very good weather today.
No.
Do you remember what we did last week?
Yeah, we done those cross junctions, crossroads. We done all types of crossroads.
And
Me approaching roads on the left, roads on the right where I had priority, and me approaching when I had to give way at the crossroads. And we done the traffic light control crossroads.
so do you remember what you rated by end of the lesson?
I've done really well at the end. I rated myself about an 8.
That's good. And how do you get more info in 10?
Sorry?
How do you get more info in 10?
Practice, I suppose. Practice makes perfect, isn't it?
Are you confident about that now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not cocky, but confident.
Yeah. As we drive along, we do more practice on the road.
Yeah.
Have you remember what we spoke about? What we're going to do today? This lesson,
Roundabouts.
roundabouts.
Yeah.
And as you being as a normal passenger, what do you know about roundabouts?
I just sit and watch my wife go around them, really.
So do you have any idea how do you approach to the roundabouts? Or
Well, let's come out a roll a minute. Have a think about what I would have learned last week. I mean, I've scored myself an 8. You've agreed with it. So what's the routine that I use when I approach the crossroads?
it's the same. You check
Yeah.
the mirror and check the mirrors.
Yeah.
Yeah, and watch out for the pedestrian. Yeah.
Well, the routine is MSPSL. Mirrors, signal, position, speed,
Yeah.
look, yeah? Is only that routine going to be used today?
Yeah, it's almost similar. Yeah, most of it.
Almost all of it.
Yeah, all of it. Yeah.
You know, so you can use you can link together what I've learned before to help me with a new subject, yeah?
So what we did last week,
Yeah.
approaching to the junctions,
Yeah.
you check mirror, yeah, and it's almost exactly similar to the roundabouts.
So again, just out of roll, why don't you ask me?
Okay.
And
So how do you approach to the junctions? You remember what we did last week?
it depends on which way I was going.
For example, if you're going left.
If I was going left at the crossroads last week, I checked the middle mirror. You said for distance and speed to know how close people are behind me. I checked the left mirror for bicycles,
Yeah.
and then if there was nobody there, I'd signal. And then on approach, I would scan the road to the right because the extra road
Yep.
ahead, and then into the road that I'm turning into, and take the appropriate speed and the appropriate gear. That's what you said.
So that's exactly quite similar to the roundabouts as well. When we're coming approach to the roundabout, yeah, you look at your mirror first, yeah, and then look at your right, and then straight, and then left, and then again look at straight and right, we call it 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Yeah.
Right.
So we are looking for the safe distance to go, or sometimes it help us with the blockers. When blockers. Somebody comes from the other side and block the right side vehicles.
I don't quite understand that.
So when sometimes
Have you got a picture? You showed me some pictures last week. I can't remember.
okay, I will show you when.
Have you got pen and paper?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
So this is a roundabout. Yeah. So when we're coming from this way,
Yeah.
we, for example, we probably wants to go left. Yeah. So you're coming from the roundabout. You look at right first. This is 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's 12. It's 9. So we look for the 3 o'clock. If any vehicle is coming from this way.
Yeah.
So if we are looking for the safe gap to approach, yeah. So if there is somebody is coming, sometime what happen if the vehicle coming from this way or that way coming to block this exit, yeah. So we can go through if we see somebody's coming to block this exit, yeah. So we call it blockers.
All right. So if they're not signalling,
Yeah.
I know they're a blocker. Is that it?
If somebody is coming from this way, and when they're coming just about middle of the roundabout, they're signaling left. Yeah, so you know when they approach, this vehicle will stop. Yeah, they has to stop, so that then we can go.
How do I know they're not going to come all the way around the roundabout?
They would signal after this roundabout, like after the middle of the roundabout.
When I'm out with my wife, an awful lot of people don't signal at roundabouts.
Yeah, that's true. But when they're on the after from the roundabout, when they're off, you just look for the vehicles, what they're doing, what's their
Right. So out roll, I can look at the body language of the
Body
car.
language, yeah.
Yeah, of the car. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
At a certain point, the car is going to be committed that it's not going to be able to
Move.
change its mind and get round in
Yeah.
front of me. Yeah. I can't always rely on a lack of signal or a signal. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's the same thing when if we going straight or if we're going right. We always look for the safe gap to approach.
Right.
Yeah. Do you understand it, or how helpful it is to you?
Kind of. Yeah.
Yeah?
So, yeah. I think I've got an idea what you mean by blockers. Yeah. So. Is a roundabout like a hazard?
It's not like a hazard, but you have.
No, it's not a hazard.
It is a hazard, but you have to be careful as like a junctions. Yeah.
Yeah, because when I was coming up the hazards, last week you picked me up on the first thing I must always do is check the mirrors.
Check the mirrors. Yeah.
Just trying to remember why now.
Because of the. Why do you check the mirrors? Was the first one?
Oh yeah, see how close people are behind me.
Behind you.
Yeah.
So. How does it help you if you see how close the people behind
yes,
you?
I remember what you said now. I could do everything a little bit earlier. Give them a bit of time to
Give them
react.
a bit more time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
So how much help would you want from me?
It was the same as the crossroads last week. Could you just prompt me?
Yep. Okay, I will do that. And just to let you know, who is responsible for the inside and outside the car?
Oh, I am.
So if I feel you put anybody in danger,
Yeah.
I use dual control or verbal command, or I may use steering control, and after that I will tell you to pull up somewhere safe and we discuss about it. Yeah.
Oh,
What did I have to do it?
yeah.
It's okay.
So, just start roll again. You understand what we mean by a prompt?
Yeah. I tell you before we.
No, that's telling.
Okay.
What's a prompt? Telling would be, I want you to get your speed down to
20.
such and such.
Okay.
Yeah. A prompt would be, and what kind of speed are you going to approach this roundabout at?
Yeah.
Where are
What
you going
would you
to?
do?
Where are you going to look?
Okay.
Are you going to go? Are you going to wait?
Okay.
That's a prompt, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah.
The important thing with the prompt, similar to Q&A, is the timing of it. Yeah. If you ask me too late and haven't got time to answer, you're probably going to end up having to use the dual controls. Yeah.
Yeah. I understand.
Yeah. So back and roll. Yeah.
Okay. So when you ready?
Just check. Put your seatbelt on. Your head restraints all right. So I'm responsible for you, aren't I? If you get me to turn left out of the bay, down to the end,
Left out of the bay and down to the end.
and left out of the car park.
Left out of the car park, please.
It's the first time I've driven in the rain on my lessons, isn't it?
So what would be the stopping distance from when you drive? It's a rainy day.
Oh, twice as much.
So what is the normal distance?
I use that 2-second rule that you taught me to do.
Well done.
That'll roll. Good question. Yeah. On my way here this morning, when I was cycling, that's why I'm so wet.
So
I go through loads of big puddles.
So yeah, Tony, we may see more like as it's been heavy rain. We may find a lot of puddles everywhere. We may see people, especially for the cyclists, they may swing around a lot. So we have to be extra careful today, especially. Yeah. So what is the safest gap if we're coming across to the bicycle?
Oh, I always
cycles?
give cyclists loads of room, as much room as I can.
But what's the
At least 2 doors width, so I can, yeah, because they might fall off. Yeah, it's the floods that I'm worried about. Because when I rode through them this morning, there was a pothole in the middle. I didn't see it, and I noticed my brakes didn't work as well.
Yeah, when it's the rainy day, so please watch out for them.
So why were my brakes not working so well?
So when it's rainy day, if the brake is wet, how do you check your brakes? What do you do after when you if you come out from
I'm not too sure.
You check your brake, yeah. Just
Checking.
Yeah,
Well, stop, pull over and checking.
You just press your brake.
Left out of the car.
Left at the car park, please.
What do you mean checking?
After the pedals, I'll let you do this first. After the pedals, you press the brake and check if he's working properly. Yeah.
Oh. Is it okay to do that if somebody's really close behind me?
Sorry.
Is it okay to do that if somebody's really close behind me?
Take the safe distance.
So will you tell me if it's safe to do it?
It's if you see, if there is, as soon as you come out from the puddle, you just press your brake and see if it's working. How is it going? Yeah.
I just out of road. After I got through the puddle,
Yeah.
why don't you ask me what's the first thing I'm going to check?
After the puddle.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you're gonna do after the puddle?
Oh, would I check the mirrors?
And then after mirrors,
Oh, and then test the brakes.
test the brakes. How would you test the brakes?
Squeeze them, you said.
Yeah. Good mirror checking.
Oh, thanks. It's nice to get praise, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel too bad about roundabouts. You normally ask me that at the beginning, didn't you?
When we come to the
You normally ask me that, don't you? How do I feel? You asked me to scale it.
yeah, by can you see the school sign? Yeah, you see the school sign. What would you make it on the roads?
Turning right.
Turning right.
School children.
And also with the what else would you expect to be on the road?
Could get a lollipop person. I'm really good at pedestrian crossings. Just get me to stop on the left.
Yes. What is the safe to do? So just wait on the left, please.
It's alright. We'll just go back to where we started in the car park. Yeah? Was there any bits that you could have mentioned that would have helped both of us?
I don't know. I've missed.
Well, did you find out how I feel about roundabouts? I mean, last week on the crossroad, you asked me to scale myself.
You gave 8.
Yeah, that was at the end.
Okay.
But you scaled me at the beginning. It wasn't an 8, was it?
Yeah. Okay. So what would you rate it yourself for the roundabout today? By 1 being lowest, 10 being highest.
About 4 at the moment.
4.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, they're new to me, aren't they?
Don't worry. We do more practice, and you'll learn. Hopefully, you'll learn a lot today. Yeah. What would you? What's your aim by end of the lesson today?
Oh, right. Oh, my aims, yeah. You asked me that last week as well, didn't you?
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to ask.
Is to be able to do roundabouts with little or no help from you, really.
Yeah, I'll give you a brief, and when we come across to the roundabout,
A brief.
we talk about roundabout more, so we learn more. Yeah.
Shall I drive on?
When you're ready, please.
End of the road, we're going to turn right.
End of the road, we're going to turn right.
Sign back there. What did it say?
It's bent.
No, it's kind of a wide bit, and then it get narrowed.
It's a narrow road.
Oh, the road narrows. Is that what it means? the road signs, yeah? You should be out there on that bonnet.
Just watch out for the junction, yeah, the traffic light. Just
Am I doing okay with the crossings, with my mirrors and that?
yeah, we will.
Because I'm feeling that I'm losing my confidence with them now. Had a roll, do you know why I said that?
Yeah, we have done that last week.
Oh, we've done it weeks ago, haven't we?
Yeah.
At the roundabout ahead,
Okay. At the roundabout.
we're going to take the second exit.
Okay, so
The sign says straight on, but it's more of a right turn.
okay, look at the mirror and mirrors, yeah, and scan on the. Look at the right side if anybody is coming. Yeah, it's clear, so we can. Oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot to tell you about the speed. I'll do that next one.
Alright, so let's come out a roll again, yeah?
Okay. When we coming close
hang on
to
a second, I'm out a roll now. What was the agreement at the beginning when you asked me how much help I wanted?
you said you want me to give you prompt.
Prompt?
Yeah.
Was that a prompt?
No.
I was telling him, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
The roundabout ahead, we're going to be turning left the first exit.
Roundabout ahead, we're going to turn left first exit.
These are the mirrors.
What speed level would you be? What gear would you be turning?
I'll get the speed down. Like I did the junctions last week, so I can't see very much. Second gear.
If it's clear, you could go.
I can go.
It was clear, but okay. Yeah, you can make it. Would you
Not
go?
now.
Not now. Not now. Not now. Yeah.
Out of roll again. What's the prompt?
Ask you, would you gonna go? Is it a safe distance to go?
Just,
Okay.
just still
This
out of roll.
roundabout, we're
Just,
gonna go-
just well, I didn't go in front of that white car, wasn't it? Straight on, second
Straight
exit.
on second exit. This roundabout. What would be your speed? What would you look?
Better speed.
Yeah, and if
like
it's
the
safe to do
crossroads
so,
up
yeah.
there.
If it's safe to do so, you would you go? You go, yeah.
Why don't you ask me, am I going to go or am I going to
You're
wait?
gonna go.
I did my mirrors there. Are they good?
Yeah, right. So I need to check.
I love praise.
So much out for the so after the puddles, what would you do? Check the mirrors and right. Yeah, thank you. So we're coming to the roundabout.
I'm going to turn right all the way around back down to the side, exit number 4.
From the roundabout, we're going to turn right all the way around. Exit number 4, please. What speed would you going to be? Towards the roundabout.
See if I can get to my mirrors.
Signal.
Can't see very much.
Yeah, it's a bit
A bit
of
like crossroads last week.
crossroads,
Speed down to about 15.
Yep. What would you do?
Look, I did at the crossroads last week.
Yep. What would you do now? Are you gonna go or
Oh,
can
is
you
that
go
a blocker?
because of this is the blocker? Yeah, this is what I mean.
Looks a bit different in real life, doesn't it?
It is.
Do I have to signal off here?
After this junction, the signal here.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah.
Just a signal, isn't it?
Just a signal and mirrors.
Oh,
Mirrors.
signal, then mirrors, yeah?
Mirrors, then signal.
Oh, right.
The routine is the same. Mirrors, then signal. Yeah.
Yeah, that blocker looked different in real life than it did on a bit of paper.
Yeah. It's practical is always a bit different. Do you learn more on practicals by doing it?
Yeah, I'm a doer.
Yeah. As we coming to the band junction, what would you do? First thing, what would you do?
Oh, shit.
Check the mirrors. Up to the puddles. Don't forget to check the brake.
Oh, well, could you not ask what are you going to check?
What would you gonna check?
Okay. Roundabout straight on.
Roundabout straight on, please. Check. How would you gonna approach? Check the mirrors.
What's that?
Speed. Yeah.
Speed.
So if it's clear, how would you gonna go or you gonna wait?
No, I think I'm going to wait on this one.
That's right. We're gonna go?
Yeah,
Go.
I thought the white car might, the white big vehicle might be a blocker, but it wasn't, because it turned off.
The first one, you could have made it, I think.
And turning right.
Turning right, please. Well done. Good, mirrors checking. It's clear though. You're gonna go?
I saw him. I've done my mirrors from my new road.
Yeah, it's not.
And turning
She's
left.
in rush. Turn left, please.
Just get me to stop on the left here.
Find a safe place to
We're
stop
only
on
gonna
the
be here for a
left,
second.
please. Yeah.
Yeah, roll. Come on, learn what a prompt is, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll ask you what.
Well, you're allowing me to stop, and then you're asking me, am I going to go, or
Okay. Before.
or you're kind of telling
before
me
you're
that I'm going to
coming-
go, yeah?
Yeah. Before you coming to the roundabout, if it's how are you gonna approach? Are you gonna go or you will stop?
What's the danger if I stop and it's clear to go and there's somebody behind me? What's the danger?
The person may hit you or try to overtake you.
Yeah. Yeah, so we don't want that to happen, do we?
No.
Yeah? So just be a little bit earlier with your prompt, yeah? So roll on?
Yep.
Right, back in roll.
Drive on when you're ready, please.
It's a 30 limit, isn't it?
Which is 30.
I should be doing 30, shouldn't I?
You can't always do it, can you? So what would be appropriate for the road? Should do the speed?
Yeah,
should
I
be
wouldn't
like
feel
that.
safe doing 30. I'm going to keep it at the speed I'm at.
Yes, well, right.
Yeah,
even
I'm-
if it's 30,
Yeah, I'm going to keep it at the speed I'm at.
what is appropriate? You just for the road.
Yeah.
When you're
Out-
coming to
Out
Bend,
roll. What's What's the question you should follow up with?
When you're coming to the
Why?
why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you not doing 30 mile an hour, yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
And we're going to turn left.
We're gonna turn left, please. Good mirror checking.
You need to get inside my head, don't you?
Yeah.
Go there. See, it's clear.
Thank you.
Does that be like roundabouts?
Yes. Yeah. So when you see early vision is early decision.
And we're
Yeah.
going to turn right.
We're gonna turn
Third
right.
exit.
Third exit, please. So, yeah, if it's clear, how would you gonna go?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, you're gonna go here, only.
Was I a bit slow there?
It's okay.
Sorry?
You're gonna go second exit.
Third exit. Was I a bit slow there?
It was okay, I think. Yeah. It's fine. As we coming to the bend, what would you check? What would you do first? Mirrors.
Roundabout turning left. First exit.
How the running a roundabout turning left, first exit, please.
Is this speed okay?
Should be more slower. Yeah. Did you gonna go now?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm not getting many prompts, am I? Get inside my head, yeah? Straight onto the roundabout.
Straight on at the roundabout, please.
What speed are you going to approach it at?
Okay. What speed are you gonna approach, Tony?
I'm going to take this down a bit to a lot of cars.
Yeah. Are you gonna go now? Are you gonna go?
I think I can go there because I can see he's going to go
Yes.
straight on.
Yeah.
So how do you judge what speed to come up at?
Sorry, what?
How do you judge what speed? How do I judge what speed I approach at?
Is how you feel you can control the car. Yeah. If you need to do emergency brake, or you can control the car.
Emergency
If
brake?
you have to stop.
Last week I was judging it on what I could see on approach. Is it the same?
It's the same. Yeah.
Roundabout, we're going to turn right. Exit number 4.
Roundabout, we're gonna turn right all the way around. What speed would you will approach, Tony?
I got to slow down anyway. There's vehicles in front of me.
it
Isn't
is.
it?
What's the stopping distance from front of the car,
Oh, tires and tarmac. Sorry.
and why is that?
Oh, in case they break down or an emergency vehicle that comes up behind me, I can move to the left.
So we're taking fourth exit, yeah, all the way around. So what would you
Sorry.
look at right, please? Yeah, if it's
Looked everywhere.
are you gonna? Yeah, are you gonna go?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I got a signal here, you said,
Signal,
haven't it?
yeah, mirrors.
Oh,
signal.
mirrors first.
speed from this bend to
I think I'm okay on the bends. It's the roundabouts I'm not too sure about. I haven't gone around bends too quickly, have I?
it's a wet road,
Yeah, I haven't gone around too quickly, have I? I thought I was quite good at judging my speed on bends, so you use that limit point that you taught me. Straight on the roundabout.
Straight on at the roundabout. What speed would you be? Speed label.
Can't see very much at the moment, so I'll start bringing it down. I've got to get the gear.
Yeah. Look at
There,
where would you look?
there, and there, and
Yeah.
there.
If is it clear?
Yeah.
Can you go?
Should I go? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good.
I found that helpful.
That's good. Can I do that? Next roundabout, we're
I'm
gonna
gonna turn right.
turn right. Yes. What's your speed? What speed would you be?
Can't see anything at the moment.
Where would you look?
To the right.
Can you go?
Ahead. Oh yes, I can. Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, let's make
Yeah.
sure he's going.
Right. Okay, well done, Tony. That was good. Good.
There's not a sign there. I didn't see the other one.
There was another sign before that.
And turning right.
Turning right, please.
Third exit.
Third exit. So what's this? What's the speed? Where would you look?
Better speed. There.
Yeah.
There.
Were you gonna go?
There. Yeah, I think I can go here.
Yep. It's clear, so you can go.
It's a bit like crossroads with a blob in the middle, isn't it?
Yes. Where would you look?
I'm gonna turn right.
Turn right. Can you pull out somewhere and pull on the left, safe place to and stop, please. Your mirror signaling mirror coming into the road, it was great. Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. But what is the distance from the parked car you should be driving on?
I'll try and allow the doors width, but it's not always possible.
Yeah, but do you know why did I have to use the steering control over there?
I thought I had plenty of room.
It-
I guess I was a bit close, wasn't I?
Yeah, it was closer. Should be was that but there was enough space to give the door width, wasn't it?
Was it?
It's not narrow road or anything. It could give enough space.
So I always had to give it doors width.
Yeah. What happened if somebody opened the door?
I'd hit it.
Yeah.
So it's always got to be a doors width.
yeah.
Always.
Not always, but you watch out for the. What would you look for the inside the car? How would you judge that if the other car may not open the door or something?
I might see lights on in the car, or
Any faces
Might
in
see
there?
somebody
Yeah,
in the car.
somebody in the car.
yeah.
So if you see somebody's in the car and or the light is on, what would you think like the person may do?
Could be going to drive away or open the door.
Open the door. So that's why if you see anybody is in the car or the light is on, you need to give them. You need to be extra careful. Yeah.
Extra careful.
Yeah, and at least a door width when you're driving.
It's always the doors with, yeah? Sorry?
It's always a door width, isn't it? Not always.
When I was out with my wife yesterday, traffic was really slow moving. Sometimes I couldn't give it doors with, but I still went.
Yeah, but you can't get always the door width, but you just
No, I just
look
asked
for
you,
the,
is it always
yeah.
the doors with? And you said yes.
Not always the door width. You just look for the body language of the car. Yeah,
Yeah,
but you have to be careful.
Yeah, a lot of the cars there was nobody in them,
Mm-hmm.
but I wasn't able to give it doors with. So if I can't give it doors with, what should I do?
You approach slowly. Yeah.
Oh, you approach slower.
Yeah.
How does that help?
If anybody, you get more control on the car. Yeah.
Control.
If the speed is higher more, it would be harder to control, isn't it?
Right, out of roll.
Mhm.
It'll give me more time to react.
Okay, it gives
Yeah.
the more time
Yeah.
to react. Okay. If it's slow, then it gives you more time to react.
Yeah, so I'm out of roll, okay?
Okay.
You were kind of skirting round my question there, yeah? If a pupil asks you a question, try and answer it.
Mhm.
How many times did I ask you, is it always the doors with?
Yeah, quite many times.
Yeah. Did I get an answer?
Mhm.
Not really, did I? It's not always the doors with, is it?
I was confused.
Well, there's only kind of two black and white rules in driving.
Mhm.
Stop at a red light, stop at a stop sign.
Mhm.
The rest of them are what kind of an area? What colour is it?
What color?
Yeah. What's that old saying? The rest of it is a
Black.
grey area.
Okay. Gray
Yeah?
area. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if I was in slow moving traffic
Mhm.
and there was cars parked on both sides of the road,
You can't give a door width.
can't give a door's width. I might not even be able to give a half a door's width.
Mhm.
But the less room I got to play with, what must I do?
Slow down.
Yeah. So if that lady walked out,
Mhm.
I'd have time to stop.
Stop. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have time to react.
Yeah. So I got too close to that car, then didn't I?
Yeah.
Back in roll now.
So yeah. How are you finding the roundabouts now?
I'm just thinking about that car back there.
So when we're coming to the next time, we approach. How would you approach to the park car, nearby park car?
Well, hopefully give it a bit more room.
Yeah, and what else? If it's a narrow road,
Sorry?
if it's a narrow road, you'd give slow down. Yeah.
Yeah.
This gives more time to react. Yeah. Okay. When we're ready, can we move on?
Are you sure?
Anything else?
So if I go down the road and I shave the next car as well, yeah? How are you going to feel then?
Would you,
Are
I
you
would
gonna
ask you to. Okay. Do you,
Are you going to be grabbing the wheel
again and again.
again and again?
So do you want to change the lesson plan, and should we work on that now?
Work on what?
Work on the parking cars and pulling out, driving on.
Oh, you mean clearance?
Yeah, clearance.
I think that was a one-off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't normally do it, do I?
Are you okay? So if you take full responsibility for the clearance, yeah, then if you do it again, I may change the lesson plan when we work.
There's
on
no
that.
may about it.
I will.
You will change the lesson
I
plan,
will
yeah?
change.
Yeah?
I will change the lesson plan and we work on the clearance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm listening.
Okay. So when is safe to do so? You drive on, please.
Out roll. Tony, would you like to practice some more roundabouts?
Okay. Tony, would you like to do practice on roundabouts more?
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's making you feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Would you, when you're ready, start, drive on, please. Yeah.
Have you found out how I feel about roundabouts now?
Said you said you're confident. You okay? Okay.
Never asked, so I didn't
No,
answer.
So how are you finding it now?
Finding what?
The roundabout. Sorry.
Well, I hear you give directions, then I know they're there.
So you watch out for the speed. Yeah. Slow down, and look for the clear road to go.
Oh, I thought you were asking me how I found the roundabouts.
Yeah. How are you finding the roundabout now?
You sometimes get a road sign,
Mm-hmm.
which I didn't see, but I think there was one. And then when I get nearer, you get a bigger sign sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I find them.
And what do you do when you see the roundabout?
I can see with roll. I can see the question that you're trying to ask.
Are you confident about the
Yeah,
roundabout?
I'll give you a clue. Feel?
Yeah.
How do I feel?
How do you feel approaching to the roundabout?
I'm feeling a bit better.
How much help you want from me now?
I'm feeling a bit better.
Do you want help from me?
I'm feeling a bit better.
Do you want to do your own, or do you want to take the responsibility for the next time? Yeah.
1, 2, 3, I had a 4 at the beginning.
Okay. So what would you rate yourself now? The scale of 1 being lowest, 10 being highest.
A little bit rocky at the beginning. I made a few boo-boos, didn't I? Which were my fault. But the last 3 or 4, I feel about a 5.5, getting near a 6.
Mm-hmm. So, would you like to do more practice on the roundabouts?
Yeah, I would do. Yeah.
So hopefully we get more. You learn more. Yeah. So how much help you want from me now on the roundabouts?
Should I try some on my own, without the prompts?
Yeah. So would you like to take the responsibility for the roundabouts?
Well, should I try some on my own without any prompts?
Yeah, of course. If I see you putting anybody in danger, I will use the dual control or verbally, or I'll use the steering control. Yeah, and I'll tell you to park somewhere safe, and we discuss why I have to do that.
Oh,
Is that okay?
yeah.
Yeah. So when you're ready, please.
Just that road. Yeah.
Mhm.
What does praise give you, pupil?
Okay. The confident level is
Yeah.
mixed.
Yeah, I mean, I made.
So you were doing. Okay.
Yeah, I'm still at roll, so you're talking to your trainer now, not your pupil, yeah? Yeah, I made a really conscious effort to really do well on my mirrors there. But, I'm not hearing the praise. It was good the way when you pulled me over, you didn't give me a poo sandwich. You put a bit of jam on it first, didn't you, yeah? You said my mirrors and signal were good. That's a nice way of approaching it.
Mhm.
And then you asked me about the parked car, yeah?
Okay.
But then you seem to
It's a bit confused.
wander off into the wilderness and, nearly hitting a parked car is a safety critical incident, isn't it?
Mhm.
With a safety critical incident, what do you always suggest? We're planning to do roundabouts today.
Mhm.
If a safety critical incident comes up,
You change the lesson plan.
would you like to change the lesson
Yeah.
plan?
Would you like to change the lesson plan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, drive on.
Yes, please, when you're ready. Yes. blind spot checking me, Tony. Well done. Good mirror checking.
I won't do 30 along here.
Why would you won't do 30 here?
Wouldn't have time to react. If he pulls out, I'd never be able to stop.
Well done. Is it appropriate to do 30? No.
Yeah, when I
Yeah.
passed my theory last month,
Yeah.
it takes twice as long to stop on a wet road.
Yeah. When is so what is the normal stopping distance from the car on the normal road?
Depends on your speed.
No, it's 2 seconds.
Oh, that's how long it takes you to stop. I thought it was 75 feet.
Not the stopping distance. I'm saying what's the normal distance when you drive the car on the road? Normal road.
Oh, 2 second.
2 seconds. So on the wet road,
2
it's-
second rule, yeah. Only
Moving
an idiot breaks the 2 second rule.
So on the wet road, it gets double.
And turning left. Just that
Turning-
well, you should have asked me that instead of telling
Okay.
me, yeah?
Okay. Yeah. So what would be the wet road like today?
I think it might be double.
Double. Not maybe. It is.
So there's no mini overtaking me. It's good that, wasn't it? I done well with that mini, didn't
Oh,
I?
other one. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I saved our lives there, didn't I? Roundabout turning right.
On
Third
right,
exit.
Turning right. Third exit, please.
Speed. Match it to my gear. It looked like I was looking at the crossroad.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I don't think I need the signal here because I'm already there, am I? Sure there's no minis overtaking me. Roundabout turning left, the first exit.
Roundabout. Turn left. First exit, please.
Speed. I can see right across the field there. This early vision thing, innit?
Early vision makes you early decision. Yeah. Okay.
Can't go yet.
This car is.
I can probably go there.
Yes, you can.
It's a bit like Hyde Park Corner there, wasn't it?
Well done, Tony. That was nice.
I've cycled around Hyde Park Corner, never again. Roundabout straight on.
Roundabout straight on, please.
I can see it's clear there.
Yeah.
I can see he's waiting, so I can keep the speed and keep third gear.
Well done, Tony. Great.
What was well done?
You've done. You judged the roundabout right.
roundabout, we're going to turn right all the way around back down the other side. Exit number 4.
Roundabout, we're going to take right all the way around. Exit number 4, please.
Tensing up a bit on this one. It's busy. I feel a bit tense.
Relax. You don't need to stress. Just relax yourself.
Just feeling a bit tense on this one.
Can you see if it's clear? Where would you look? Yeah. If it's clear, yeah. Signal. That was good, Tony.
Yeah, so I had a roll a minute. What was my body language telling you on approach to that roundabout?
Your strength. Yeah.
I was what?
You were stressed, isn't it?
Stressed.
Yeah. So you need
So
to
by
relax.
just giving me a pat on the head and telling me to get on with it, is that a lot of help? What do you think you could have suggested to me?
prompt.
You see your pupil is stressed. Come in and ask them.
How much help you want from me?
Do you want me to come in and give you some
Okay.
help here, yeah?
Okay. Yeah. Do you want me to help you? Yeah. So.
Roundabout straight on.
Roundabout straight on, please.
I'm going to keep going here. You see that car's
Yeah.
not going to turn.
Well done, Tony. Good roundabout.
Roundabout turning right.
Roundabout turning
Second
right,
exit.
please. Second exit. Second exit.
I'm going to keep going there. Joe for minis. Straight on. First
Straight
exit.
on, please. First exit.
I'm going to keep going.
What is the importance of signaling, Tony?
Did I need a signal there?
Yeah, you're taking first exit.
I thought I was using my position.
So what's this sign?
Sorry?
Can you see this sign?
Which one?
Just cross it. Sorry, I have to. It's too late, probably. This is again.
That's about a roll. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Where should you be sitting? In the back seat or out on the bonnet?
Top of the bonnet.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Well, you're looking a lot further ahead. How far ahead do you think most of your pupils are going to be looking?
Just here.
Yeah.
Up there.
And turning left.
Just turning left, please.
Right, back in the room.
Good scanning there, Johnny.
Sorry?
Good scanning there, Johnny.
And turning right.
Turning right, please. Good observation there, Tony.
I can do a rolling hold back here, couldn't I? Look at that, straight out in front of me. He didn't even indicate. Shall I flash him? Turning left.
Yeah.
Sorry? Shall I flash him? And toot the horn at him?
What is the danger if you flush him?
He'll know that he done it wrong, and he'll know that I know it.
But if he's, can you always take your priorities, even if it's your priority? Can you always take it?
Yeah, but he came straight out in front of me with no indicator. And we're going to turn left at the roundabout.
You're going to turn left to the roundabout.
Shall I go
Yeah.
past the bike or stay behind it?
What is the danger if you pass the?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't get back in time, would I?
Yeah.
Stay behind it. Stupid question here, right? Wasn't it?
Are you going to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And turn right into the
Turn
car.
right into the car park, please.
Yeah, that was a stupid question there, wasn't it?
What is the what is the danger if you will it be enough time to?
The answer is there's no such thing as a stupid question.
Yeah.
If people doesn't know something,
Mhm. It was a good question.
and we're going to pull in on a bay on the right here.
I'm gonna pull in on the bay on the right, please.
How do they?
How do you feel, Tony?
How do I feel?
Yeah.
Quite happy because Christmas is coming up. What do you mean, how do I feel?
How do you feel about the roundabouts now?
Oh, You mean happy or unhappy or?
What's the what is your confident label now? Remember you said is the scale is about 4. So what would you rate yourself now? 1 being lowest, 10 being highest.
I went up to 4 and then I started off at 4 and then I
4.
went to 6.
Yeah.
About a 7.
So would you like to do more practice on that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll get better with practice, won't I?
So do you want to do the same thing on the next lesson next week?
I'd like to do some of those spiral roundabouts. They look really complicated in the pictures you showed me. Can we do some of them on next week's lesson?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah?
Yeah, we'll do that next week.
Okay. Shall I fill in my reflective log now?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay, we're cut off there. How was that?
It's good. I'm understanding more, especially roundabouts. First I forgot about like how to tell you where to look, and then I remember it like where you should look. And
I didn't know. She told me where to look today.
no, I forgot. Watched the video, and then that's how I.
She gave me a prompt. Yeah, but that was if I'd have asked you for a full talk through, that'd have been fine. Yeah. Yeah. We could link an awful lot to what we done last week on Crossroads, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Make sense?
It's
Yeah.
exactly the same as the crossroad and the roundabouts. You're just looking for the blockers.
Get you a vision down the road. Yeah.
Not the, yeah.
Yeah. You were seeing them road signs at the last second, and then asking me a question that
Yeah. No, you passed.
after I've gone past them. Yeah, yeah.
after-
I know they're there. I've spotted them. Right, I'll give these cameras a pause. We'll get out.